Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I'm going to show you a stitch. You can work this stitch, for example, for a hat, a vest, leg warmers, and so many other things. Many of you ask for this stitch, so I'm gonna do a tutorial. I'm gonna use 4.5mm crochet hook, even though this yarn recommends that I should use at the most 3.5. I'm gonna go with one number bigger for the crochet hook. This stitch works with let's say multiples of 3. I have here 15 chains. We're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain from the hook we're gonna go in there and do a single crochet. And this row is gonna be single crochet in each chain. So we're gonna move to the next chain, single crochet, next chain, single crochet, and so on. This stitch has only 2 rows repeat, in which one row it's single crochet in each stitch. So it's gonna go really fast, this one. So single crochet in each chain. You can use this with this stitch variegated yarn. You can change colors. You can use only one plain color. It's up to you. But I think it looks nice with variegated yarn. So the last chain, single crochet also. We're gonna chain 2. Turn your work, yarn over the hook. We're gonna skip the first stitch, and into the second stitch we're gonna do a double crochet, and this row is gonna be double crochet in each stitch. So move to the next stitch, double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, and so on. This is, let's say, just the base. It's not the 2 rows that we're gonna repeat for the project. I think you can do infinity scarf. You can use this with a bigger crochet hook, for example, than the yarn recommends. Maybe, I don't know, I would like to go maybe 2 or 3 numbers bigger, the crochet hook with this stitch. For infinity infinity scarf, I think a bigger crochet hook is nice. Okay, and now the last stitch, I'm gonna do a double crochet. Okay, chain 1, and we're gonna do one more row of single crochet. So this row of single crochet will be one of the rows that we're gonna repeat. So the first stitch is here. We're gonna go in there and do a single crochet. Next stitch, single crochet, next stitch, single crochet, and so on. Single crochet in each stitch. And after this row we're gonna start with a stitch, and you will be amazed, this one goes really fast. But yeah, what I have to say, this one is gonna eat some yarn. It's gonna take a lot of yarn. For example, if you wanna make a doll size blanket, this one is gonna take a lot of yarn. So we have at the end here, we have the last double crochet and the chain 2. So we're gonna go in that stitch of the double crochet and do a single crochet, and we're gonna go on top of the second chain, and we're gonna do a single crochet. Okay, chain 1. You always gonna chain 1 at the end. Turn your work, and now into the first 2 stitches we're gonna do single crochet. So the first stitch is here, you do a single crochet, move to the next stitch, single crochet. This is how you're gonna start this row each time. So now we did 2 single crochets, and now we're gonna go to the third double crochet, the third next stitch, the third double crochet, and we're gonna do a puff. So yarn over the hook, move to the third double crochet, and now depends how thick you want the puff. I like to go twice, so I'm gonna go once, like front post puff, let's say. So I'm gonna go again for the second time. we're going to pull the yarn first through the first 4 loops, yeah? And then yarn over and pull the yarn to the last 2 loops, and into the next 2 stitches we're going to do single crochet. So the next double crochet, this row, this is the row that you have to pay attention. After this one, it's easy, goes really easy. So the next 2 stitches, single crochet, so you did the 2 single crochets on top, and the third one right here we're gonna do a puff. So once, and the second time, pull the yarn to the first 4 loops, pull the yarn to the last 2. So now into the next 2 stitches, single crochet. So 1, move to the next, second, yeah, so we skip the 2 double crochets, and into the third we're gonna do a puff. This is gonna be easy for you guys, the beginners, to know where you're supposed to do the puff. So into the next 2 stitches, single crochet. Multiples of 3 this stitch, but make sure that the multiples of 3 is odd number. So we're gonna skip those 2 double crochets, and into the third here we're gonna do a puff. If you want the puff bigger, then you can go one more time, depends on your yarn size. So we have 2 stitches left in which we're gonna do single crochets. We started with the 2 single crochets, we're gonna finish with 2 single crochets into the last 2 stitches of the row. So from this moment forward, this will be the 2 rows that you're gonna repeat. So chain 1, turn your work, and now we're gonna do a single crochet in each stitch. So the first stitch is here, gonna go in there, single crochet, next stitch, single crochet, next stitch, single crochet, and so on. In each stitch, single crochet. Like I said, this stitch has only 2 rows repeat, in which one it's single crochet in each stitch. And this one is gonna go fast. The puffs also, the row with the puffs goes really fast. But this one is gonna eat a lot of yarn. Now depends how big you want the puffs. So the last stitch, single crochet. Now you're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and now we're gonna repeat the row with the puffs. So we're gonna start with 2 single crochets into the first 2 stitches. So single crochet, next stitch, single crochet, and now we have the puff. So we're gonna go behind that puff, and you're gonna start pulling up loops. So if you want bigger, you can go one more time. So now into the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, we're gonna do single crochet. And now we have the puff. That's why I said this one is gonna go really fast. For a headband, for a leg warmer, it's quite nice. Even a hat. So the next 2 stitches, single crochet. And the next is the puff. I think this one is nice for a vest, if you like. 2 single crochets into the next 2 stitches. 1, go to the next stitch, single crochet, and now we have the puff. And we're gonna do a puff, and we're gonna be left with 2 stitches at the end. Yeah, 1 and 2. So we're gonna go in there, single crochet, last stitch, single crochet, chain 1, and then you're gonna turn your work and you do single crochet in each stitch, and then you're gonna start the row with the puffs, in which you start with the 2 single crochets in the beginning, and we finish with the 2 single crochets at the end. Goes really fast, this one. Yeah. But the puffs going well, even twice the way I went, it will take some yarn. So if you want to get rid of some yarn that you well, you don't like, or you just, it sits there for too long and you want to get rid of, you can do it. The stitch is not reversible, so this is the back and this is the front. I'm sure you can we can find something to do with this. Looks really nice with changing colors or variated yarn. For a baby blanket you can use a thinner yarn and will be quite nice, because with the puffs, if you use well, a thicker yarn, for a baby blanket it's going to be kind of heavy on the baby. Yeah, so just use a thinner yarn for a baby blanket. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this this stitch. Give it a try. Bye bye.